Hello everybody, welcome to the world of Hardspace Shipbreaker. This is a space sim kind of game where you have to take apart big giant spaceships and scrap them. Get money for it, and along the way you upgrade your equipment and stuff. And it's in early access, so it's got some isn't fully feature complete, but it's actually really good for the condition that it's in right now. So we're just gonna get into it right away, and then we'll take a look at the menus and updates and stuff like that. Like the upgrades and stuff. So I just unlocked a new grade of ship, which is level 3, but it looks like there's still the same type of ship. So there's only a few types of ships that I've seen so far, and the main one here so far on the early levels is the mackerel. And we've got a medium, a hard, and a medium. I think we're probably gonna grab a medium for the sake of the first one. And yeah, basically you choose a ship and you have a certain amount of time to meet the quota of what you need to grab. So over here we have a work order. So salvage class 1 reactor, salvage power cell, salvage electrical, salvage mechanical, salvage nanocarbon, and salvage metal. So nanocarbon and metal are just kind of like materials that the ship is made out of, and the other things are kind of discrete parts that are on the ship. So you just kind of come up to the ship. It's it's 0G, so you have kind of up and down movement as well. You just kind of pick things off the ship like this. That's an antenna.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
And that's looks like
Salvage
all the surface stuff. The controls do take a little bit to get used to, and obviously you're not. It's a little abnormal to be worrying about vertical and horizontal movement. Okay, so I gotta investigate this because this is like a scanner. You can see those bright yellow points are points that I can shoot with my laser and cut. Those are like hard points, structural hard points. They kind of hold the ship together, so I want to, get those off, so I can get inside the ship. Oh, I should have repaired this, huh? Your tools do need to get repaired pretty frequently. So we're just gonna zap these hard points. So what I found is pretty cool about this game is that, yes, the ships, a lot of the ships are similar, but you kind of learn the layout of them and how to pull them apart. This one's a little bit different than the ones I've seen before, but it's still basically the same structure, so hopefully we'll be able to do some work on it. Hey, look at that. Okay. So now we have this like tether tool that we can pull things with. We also have tethers that we can shoot and then throw into these processors. So the blue one's a processor, the red one's the furnace, and the one down here is a barge. The barge is usually for stuff that they want to reuse and recycle, like computers and stuff like that. The processor is usually for the nanocarbon, which is, I guess, valuable metal. And then the furnace is for like aluminum bits and bobs that is not quite as valuable as the nanocarbon. Alright, so we tore that off, but what we really should do now is get into the ship, which, oh, okay. Well, maybe we'll just, we'll take this side off too. So getting into the ship is not super easy. You have to make sure that it's depressurized, or else it will explode, and that will cause either damage to you or damage to the ship parts, or both, and that is not a good thing. There are other hazards too, like there are fuel canisters in here and reactors and things like that that I have to be careful of, that I don't accidentally blow myself up. And they're also valuable, so you don't want to like blow them up and then not be able to get the maximum payout. So I didn't mention you're in massive amounts of debt, so that's why you're doing this. You're in like over $1 billion worth of debt. I'm not now. Now I've taken a chunk off of that. That's kind of like the story, is you're in this debt that you need to pay off. Is that gonna, there, where does that hit? Good. Okay, so I completed one thing. I got the metal I needed, which is good. So let's go inside the ship. So in order to get safely in the ship, we gotta activate the airlock.
Levels dropping. Airlock pressure levels increasing.
Oh, geez, there's a coolant thing right there. That coolant thing is dangerous if I damage it. Alright, so let's depressurize the ship.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Okay. So now let's get out of here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh no. Why did that happen? I don't know why that happened. I wasn't anywhere near any of that stuff. Oh well. Whoa, I'm on fire now.
Links recommends maintaining a safe distance from flammable items.
Alright, I gotta, oh, I want to get this repair kit. Sometimes you find things that you can collect in the ship. Like, for instance, so I have an oxygen meter down there, and if I thought there was an oxygen in here. Alright, well, I gotta start to go get oxygen.
Pressure levels dropping.
So yeah, you gotta watch out for your oxygen, and of course you got health, which took a hit there when that thing exploded. You just gotta come back to the barge here to get more health.
Oxygen reserves are critical. Affordable oxygen supplies are available for purchase at the Master Jack. Oxygen levels stabilizing.
I don't get tethers. You know, this isn't looking great. Did I accidentally? Yep, I did. Accidentally bumped the texture quality to low. Thought everything looked kind of muddy. My bad.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Okay, now that... Oh, I think these engines need to be taken apart from the rear. I mean, from the inside. But we can get in the back here now that we're decompressed. Come on. Oh, maybe there's some... Oh, yeah, there's hard points I need to hit here. There it is. Oh, hit that engine. That's okay. And now we get a pretty nice reactor here. Slide this baby out. Come on. No? Not coming out? Oop, 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 oop. Ooh, hey, this is coming out.
Accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Get in there. You going? What are you doing? Come on. There it is.
Alright, Cutter, you got 5 minutes left of this shift before they turn the lights out on you. Pitter patter. Leave her out.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
It's very satisfying just peeling the ship apart. And like how the gravity just kind of... Everything just kind of slowly drifts apart. Let's see. So I gotta get these engines. I gotta figure out why. Ooh, okay, here's the reactor. This is another volatile thing that if I'm not careful with it, it will explode and hurt me. So I'm gonna throw that over there. Now I've got a nice little path here for this to go straight down into the barge.
Valuable object. Credits awarded.
Ooh, there it goes. That was one of my main objectives. Now... So, okay, here we go. I got to disengage this in order to get that fuel cell? I'm not sure exactly what that's called in there. Oh, there goes. Oh, shit. Come back.
Refrain from damaging salvage.
Oh, jeez. Physics can get a little wonky. I think I destroyed that accidentally when I blasted it. But I guess that's the price of, it's the price of doing business sometimes. You know? Shipbreaking ain't easy. So we're gonna get the whole back of the ship off. Come on. That should be it anyway. Oops, 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 oops. Let's see if I can get this off here. Sometimes it takes a lot of force to push a huge object off the ship.
Cutter, we're getting down to the wire. Let's put a bow on this shift.
Maybe not. Must still be something I need to do. I don't see it though.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage quotas.
Let's see. So this is a cool thing. We've got this scissor tool that cuts like that through certain types of materials, and our shift's over. So we'll use that a little bit more coming up. And we didn't do too great. Yeah, we got to do we got to do some more work. Salvage electrical, salvage mechanical. Okay. Yeah, so then we've got this after mission screen. So I think the quota section over on the right there is what I need to get to the next level. Then we have equipment, which is our equipment. So we've got the laser cutter, which I need to repair, so I'll do that right now. This is the grapple, and each one of these things has an upgrade tree. So you can see, like I've upgraded tethers, so I've got more stronger tethers and more tethers. Tethers are really good. They're very useful. Then you get your thrusters, which, you know, obviously jets you around everywhere. I haven't really checked any upgrades on this. We can do top speed, which could actually help because you need to get to oxygen quicker. Braking rate. Yeah, let's upgrade this. So this is LT, which you can see that up in the top right, up below my det. You get that based on, I think, how many work orders you complete. So like the more stuff you do that you're supposed to do, the more LT you get. Yeah, and there's other stuff too. You can upgrade your suit, your helmet. There's this comms and data section, which has a tiny little bit of story and lore to it. It's mostly been kind of weird, like machine god.
Here is the machine. The machine is gone. Do you understand? No. No, I don't think you do. Here is man, all mankind, spreading out, spreading, like roots of a tree through endless stars. And there is the machine. The machine is going to stop the roots, the growth. The machine will unify us as minds in one body, a body that cannot age or grow or die. We will experience eternity in an instant and last until the end of the universe.
You find some of that kind of stuff in the ships, and then you decode them. Well, we're going to jump back into the same ship and finish up this work order. Oh, we got those tethers still there. Yeah, I don't know why that the back of that ship is not coming off. This is a big ship. Kind of intimidated by it. It's definitely bigger than. It's not bigger. It's just got more stuff on it. barge. Oh, that's weird. What is this? A cargo hatch? Interesting. This, what happened? Well, go over here. Well, that's one way to do it, I
Deposit
guess.
accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay, we've got some stuff inside that we can take apart. I gotta go down below here anyway and probably get a couple hard points for these bars. There it goes. Sometimes it's a little finicky with the aiming.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
Alright, so that's going into the barge. Whoop, 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 whoop. And that's
Salvage
going in the
secured.
barge.
Credits deposited.
Salvage electrical and mechanical. This is mechanical, I believe. Oop.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
So that thing's very volatile. It's all electric and shit, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I think these little lights count as electrical. No, they don't. Great. Oh. Where'd it go? Oh, that'll count.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
There's a computer in here. Gotta be careful with it. Come on, come out of the door.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Alright, when he does the thumbs up, that means you completed an objective. Salvage mechanical. Oops. Well, lost that. I don't know where these door panels are going. Lost two of them already. They're just disappearing. Yeah, I don't. If this is my last day, I don't think I'm gonna finish this up. There's a lot still to do. They really do up the difficulty. Ooh.
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
Yeah, oxygen's low too, so we're probably gonna be...
Warning. Your
Oh, it's
oxygen
going.
reserves are dropping below statistically
It's
profitable
going.
levels.
There it goes. I'm gonna release it because I don't want to pull that whole thing in. I'm gonna go back to the barge and stock up.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
See how satisfying that is, just watching that thing slowly get pulled away. Now I can get right in here. I need to focus on this guy here. So this is our power cell. It's also a dangerous thing once it gets disconnected, so we just kind of tether it down. Whoa!
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Early access. Salvage mechanical. I still haven't salvaged any mechanical. That is incredible. Like at this point, I'm not even sure what qualifies as mechanical. Oh, there's that. I think if I can get this in there, it's gonna count as mechanical. Is this whole thing ready to go? Oh yeah. Oh, don't hit that thing. Ooh, that was close. This is another one of those things that'll explode once it gets
Cutter,
all
there's
wound
5
up.
minutes remaining in this shift. Get in while the getting's good. We wrap.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Yeah, that thing was mechanical. I wonder if a seat is considered mechanical. I wouldn't consider a seat mechanical, but you never know. Come on. Nope.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
That's computer. That's electrical. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like running out of stuff to try. can't even pull that off. I wonder if that would be considered mechanical, fuel tank and stuff. So I was cutting that, wasn't I? Yeah. Come on. Okay.
Deposit accepted.
Gonna shut the fuel off. Now we can. Maybe these will be mechanical.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Nope. Man, I'm really not sure. Oh, that's a hard point. Whoa, no, don't do that.
1 minute left, Cutter. Time to start wrapping things up. We wrap.
Ow. Oh no.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Well, that stunk. I still have 3 mechanical things I need to figure out how to do.
Oxygen reserves are critical. Please contact your plan administrator to add asphyxiation coverage.
Ooh. All right. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. So if I do start shift, I can continue on that ship if I want to, or I can go to a new ship if I want to start over fresh. And yeah, the whole goal is to keep ranking up to get better ships and unlock better equipment, and upgrade your equipment and stuff like that. And that's pretty much the game right now. You can go, there's a free play mode where you can just jump in without any time limit and just pick apart the ships, which is pretty cool. And there's also, if we go back to here, there's a couple of different modes. There's open shift, which they just added, and that's the full campaign with shift timer and oxygen drain removed, which is, you know, kind of a more relaxed way to do it, so you don't have to worry about oxygen running out and your 5-minute time limit, or 10 minutes. I'm not sure how long. It might be different depending on the ship. And this is a limited. Okay, so this is like if you die 3 times, 30 times, your campaign ends. And then this is like permadeath. So if you die once, you're done. But this is like the standard campaign mode, which is what we were doing. And yeah, I think it's really cool. It's got a really great idea. You know, it's not super complicated in terms of like scale and stuff like that. You're just in that shipyard every time picking apart spaceships, but it's very satisfying to, you know, peel apart these ships and get the credit for them. And also cool to see, like, you learn the ships, right? So you kind of like get this. You get very good at taking apart particular ships that you've taken apart before, so you know exactly where, you know, this thing is, that thing is, and you can just peel them apart and get your stuff very quickly. So for a game in early access, it's got quite a bit of content, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they continue to add to it. But yeah, that's gonna do it. So thanks for hanging out, everyone, and we will see you next time.